This audio content is for entertainment purpose only. There are no intentions to offend anybody, any society, entity, or government. So, please don't sue me. Enjoy. Hello world. Today is April 17th, 2022. And last few podcasts were kind of depressing. And that's why today I decided to make a little more optimistic podcast because I'm tired of those bad thoughts and being depressing all the time. So today I will try to be more optimistic and thinking about good things. I'll try to concentrate on the good stuff. And today's topic of the podcast is the happiest time I ever been. Happiest I ever been. Happiest. Okay, I don't know from where I can begin. And well, I have a little sister. She's 20 years younger than I am. And I'm 40 and she's 20 years old now. And one of the happiest time I ever felt, it was when she was around 1 year old, maybe less than that, when she was a baby. And well, I have to tell you, I live in a village, and in a village we have a yard and a backyard with a dried out pond. And when she was 1 year old, I used to take her out on the street, just on the yard, just carrying her in my hands and showing her everything. Like because those tiny people, babies, people who just born recently, where a lot of things they see very first time in their lives, and babies are very curious about everything, and I really liked to show her everything while I was carrying her out on the street, on the yard, and like on the backyard. It was a summertime, and on the ground there were some butterflies, like with light greenish wings on them. I don't know their name, but just typical butterflies. And when I took her there, when she was a baby, those butterflies, for some reason, they weren't scared and they wouldn't fly away. So I took one of the butterfly and in order to show it to my baby sister, like a close up, to show her close that butterfly. And after a while, after I showed her those butterflies, I walk away back to the yard, inside in the yard, and I was showing her different stuff, different things, and I noticed that that butterfly which was back on the backyard, and it's kind of far away, not too far, maybe around 100 meters away, it was flying back towards us, and after fly around for a while, it's landed on on my sister, on her head. You know, like a baby. Babies has a very baby. Babies has specific type of hats, little hats, and it landed just on that, on her head, and at that very moment, I felt great. I felt uh, really great, really good, because I knew from somewhere that it was a sign of something really good. And at that point, at that time, I felt probably perfectly happy. And another thing, you know, I took that butterfly from her head and let it go, let it go. And it after fly around a little bit around us, after it flew around us for a little bit, it again landed on my sister's head, and it did it several times. I was taking it off her head and let it go, and after it fly for a while, it landed exactly on my sister, not on me, by the way. It never even once landed on me. It always was landing on my sister's head, my baby sister's head. And again, I don't know from where and how I knew that it was very good sign, and I felt really good and great at that moment. And it was probably one of the most happiest times in my entire life. There were some moments when I was also really happy and felt good, but maybe not as much. So uh, sometimes I have dreams where I feel really good too, and after those dreams I feel really good. Those in those dreams I play video games, or I just about to start play video game, and it like probably is just the memories of my happy happiest times when I was a child, when I was a teenager. I liked to play video games, and I remember that feeling when you get some new good exciting video game, and it's new, and you just kind of feel, how to say, you know that you're gonna have a lot of good time exploring those new worlds in that new game. And in my dreams it's always like that. That new game is always big and very, you know, like interesting and new and exciting, and it's never dark. It's always kind of very colorful and fairy tale like. Is that correct to say? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fairy tale like worlds. And after that kind of dreams, I also feel great and feel very happy. But I having that kind of dreams kind of rare, maybe once a year, maybe less. And I feel great after those dreams, and in the dream I feel great. I feel really good too. Also, another good feeling I'm having, like in a dream, in the dreams I feel very happy, like when I in my dream when I find my old toys, my toys I used to play with when I was child. Usually, like in my dream, I'm digging them out of ground, like sometimes they are not new, they covered with dirt, but when I get to find them, I feel extremely good and great and really, really happy. Also, that type of dreams I have rarely, though. Not too often. Maybe in my life I have them like 5 times. I had that kind of dream. So that's probably it for today's episode. Again, it's also really, really short, but and it probably wasn't as entertaining this episode. I wasn't trying to be funny, but I'm always trying to be very honest and genuine in my audio content podcasts. So this is it for today. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, you can always leave a mean comment on the comment section below. Till next time, bye bye.